What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back with some more of the Stupendium. This time we're checking out his Poppy Playtime song, the TOYBOX. Okay. Now I'm not completely ignorant to Poppy Playtime in the form of I've had one reaction to DA Games in his Poppy Playtime song, and I did just a tiniest bit of research to make sure I kind of understand some of those things. So I hope you guys are ready for me to take a whole lot of this out of context, as I usually do when it comes to Stupendium, but I think that's half the fun. So once my camera stops messing up, all right, let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up.
Smash it!
Oh, and I also heard he put a lot of work into this.
Crack it! It's the button all the kids are pressing! The Stupendium subscribe button! Wow! From Playtime Co. Radical!
Yeah, man, you know what? Stupendium puts so much work into his stuff, even to subscribe, right? He doesn't just have like a random just subscribe button, right, that appears in some of my stuff. He always edits it, and it's always on point and on theme for the most part. That's a lot of work that goes into that. I like that. I appreciate you.
You are about to see the most incredible doll ever invented.
Let's go.
Her name is Poppy.
Hi.
And she is the first truly intelligent doll in the world.
Come take a tour behind the doors where dreams are made, where boys and girls around the world can come to play, where you'll see entertainment, innovation on display. No, you can't escape the fun, imagination runs away. There's no better place to spend all your days and play pretend. No, you won't be on your own, cause you can always make a friend. So on us you can depend that the fun will never end, cause we're much too flash to break, but just maybe we could bend. Okay. Kind of tapping into that whole whimsical, something that we all can relate, going into an arcade or a toy type of shop, and we'd be instantly filled with all kinds of joy. It makes our inspiration absolutely runs wild. I would think that kind of like the dark side is that you might be on that, you might be like, what's that, fostering the imaginary friends, right? If you can't escape that type of imaginary world, you might find yourself trapped, right? Seeing things. That's almost the kind of tone that he's giving me. We'll never end, cause we're much too flush to break, but just maybe we could bend. And the lights went down and the doors stayed closed, and the toys soon found they were on their own. So a silence fell on their factory home, well they climbed from shelves and began to roam. Now you may think we're just playthings, sitting wasting and decaying. We've been waiting every day since you made graves out of our casings. We were made for entertaining, so forgive us for complaining. All you left for us to do was fool through tapes of safety training. Trapped in the factory, what a calamity. Vanished to languish in temperature, packaging, plastic or corrected, fragmented and rattling, tangled and matted, and batteries flattening, warranty voided, insanity vanishing, digits are splitting, our minds are unraveling, left us abandoned, but now you've come back and we're banked up the hug. So come get some love out of the toy box. Now we're crawling out the toy box.
Okay.
Now we're crawling out the toy box. Now we're crawling out the toy box.
Okay, so far, I don't think there's going to be very much, I could be wrong, very much undertone to this song. I think it's might be more about the game, right? Which isn't too kind of hard to understand. Toys coming alive, almost like a creepy version of like Toy Story. What I did like is as he was rapping in like the very, very fast cadence, how that's kind of like a sign to madness, especially as we kind of got his facial expression, as it was like, to make sense, because, madness, things are racing in your head. So I like to see that concept spelled out right there. Okay, let's keep it going. Singing in a toy microphone, that's cool.
Girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers. She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to believe. Just watch.
Cause we're destined to be best friends, you and I, from the second you stepped in. You gave me butterflies in my tummy as my hugs melt your intestines. Give a high five to the big guy and a big hand to yourself. Now your arms are long enough to slap boxes off the shelf. But if you
It's almost kind of like a resentment of the toys resenting that you growing up. It's crazy. You see a lot of like toy like kid movies and something like this. For some, I'm thinking of the movie In and Out. No, not that's a restaurant. It's the movie In Out or something like that. It's a movie where you had your emotions and stuff in your head, and then they went down to that bottom pit that was just a bunch of people that was forgotten, and they had that elephant toy, and he was forgotten, right? And he was struggling to stay relevant in the kid's mind. This is like that, except they turn murderous.
Hugs melts your intestines. Give a high five to the big guy and a big hand to yourself. Now your arms are long enough to slap boxes off the shelf. But if you think the gloves and string are really going to help, we're wondering what other limbs can be detached as well. Don't think the toys have got things to say, then look at these points of articulation. Pull on my string, have a conversation. Oh, so you think we're a bad nation? Who made us?
That's the face of madness.
Pull on my string, have a conversation. Oh, so you think we're a bad nation?
Oh man. The teeth and everything. Yeah, I can see why this was a big project. You had to really tap into this is Heath Ledger insanity right here. That the Joker, right? The type of stuff that he had to kind of tap into to play the Joker. Like yeah, that's what type of insanity that the Stupendium had to tap into to make this sellable. That's frightening. That's frightening, my guy. The teeth and everything, you look like you got hit with a Google's map kind of thing right here. And these are the roads or the rivers or whatnot. This is well done.
Who made us then betrayed us, left to rust and dust for ages, rusting stuck in cardboard cages, memories fade as rage replaces what we were, our former names. We aren't quite sure from where we came, but someone must have worked here once, and now they're gone and we remain. All we know is how to play. Then you took the play away. Freeing up is what they say.
You know.
Now we're into playing away more dangerous games. Wind it up.
You know, in some cases, these toys kind of starting off as innocent and then not having much to do, or the purpose of their existence kind of fading away, could sometimes be tied to you as growing up, right, as an adult, where you start playing all these all these toys and everything. You're not necessarily going to grow up and hopefully not become murderous, you know what? But your interests change and you start doing things, and sometimes they end up being dangerous things because you don't necessarily know any better. You know what I mean? But because you're done with that. Like he said, 3 and up is what they say, right? But now I'm older, so now what? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go do some other stuff. The same thing. The toys are growing up with you, right? You ain't got time for them. They're like, all right, we're going to make time. Same thing happens when you grow up. You ain't got enough time for these toys. All right, I'm going to go make some time doing some more adult stuff. You know what I mean?
Watch it spin, all the lies come round again. Close your eyes, count to 10. You can hide from your friends.
And if you've ever wanted to see how all of the nation's favorite toys were created, Playtime Co. is now offering factory tours at just $2.99 a person. What time is it?
He might actually be playing that instrument.
Crawling out the toy box. Now we're crawling out the toy box.
Look at this, man. Look at all this dedication right here. Even the makeup is on point, making him look a little bit more plastic. And I see you've been working on your robotic moves. I see you.
Now we're crawling out the toy box. Now we're crawling out the toy box. So take a tour where all the dreams have gone to die. Where just some double A's can make your nightmares come to life.
Double A's.
Where imagination paved the way to suffering and strife. It's a play, take the destiny, we're here to see survive. Those tin toys from the attic, bring those dolls down from the loft. Take your old friend out to mask if they resent their resting spot. They may just be some plastic, they may look stuffed and soft. They'll still put you in a casket, but you won't be meant to crawling out the toy box. Wind it up. Now we're crawling out the toy box. Now we're crawling out the toy box. Close your eyes. Now we're crawling out the toy box. Crawling out the toy box. Now we're crawling out the toy box.
All the toys. Ooh.
Huggy's long, huggable arms may present a choking hazard.
Ready or not, we'll find
does it. Who's the maker of this? Good stuff, Oxygen. You always make this stuff come alive as well. The sound of childhood fading away and adulthood coming. But in this case, childhood fading away and them turning into murderous dolls. Okay, I love that ending. Definitely super chaotic, but also what it sounds like in my living room with my two kids when they have a million toys going on at once. It is enough to drive a person mad.
Thank you for watching, and a big Playtime Coast thank you to all of my generous patrons. I couldn't do it without you, I really couldn't. I'd shake your hands, but well, here we are. If you enjoyed the video, then why not check out my playlist of other funerific tunes, and be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and ring that silly little bell. And if you
I try to watch it all the way through.
why not check out my
Give the
merchandise
retention.
store on Patreon? Why, that'd be just
Retention
swell.
matters, y'all. Watching the video all the way through.
Oh no, there go my battery.
It matters. Every bit counts. Watch it as much as you can to the end. To turn off autoplay if you don't. Oh, right as I said that. Turn off autoplay if you don't want the next thing to play, but it always works. Okay, very interesting. Like I said, I don't think there was much undertone to this, and any type of undertone that I may have found, I might have been superbly reaching. I think this was more about, you know, the Stupendium's kind of take on the entire you know, theme of the game, which, giving the nature of it, it can go all kinds of different ways. You can get a lot of fun with it, but I appreciate all the hard work. I mean, even the thumbnail is banging, very colorful. All right, y'all, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.